Audience members and students, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater.
Please join me as we sing the alma mater. Let our hearts be filled. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine's 12th annual White Coat Ceremony and Celebration of Achievement. I would like to welcome all of our distinguished guests, our CMSD leadership, our Board of Trustees, our community partners, our faculty, our parents, and most importantly, the class of 2021 and all students new to the CSSM community. This is a very special evening where we will honor the choice and commitment that each of you has made toward your future. I would like to share with you the same message that I shared with our incoming class last year and that I will continue to emphasize moving forward, and that starts with my personal connection to the field of medicine. My mother was a nurse, and in the home where I grew up, we had one hallway where my mother hung all our most treasured family photographs. And my favorite photograph, the one that I felt most proud of, was a portrait of my mother on the day she received her nursing cap and pin. For me, that picture was a daily reminder of the compassion, the grace, and the humility that my mother embodied in her life's work as a nurse. With that in mind, this is what your white coat symbolizes to me. It symbolizes the compassion, the grace, and the humility that it takes to excel in the fields of science and medicine. I applaud each of you for the choice you have made this year to accept a new challenge and to set yourself apart from others by enrolling in what is widely known as the most difficult school in the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Faculty members, if you could please stand at this time and be recognized. And if you could remain standing. Board members and community members, if you could please stand and be recognized. Parents, if you could also stand at this time and let us recognize you. And if you could just remain standing for a moment. Students, what I would like each of you to know is that we are all here to support you, to help you learn and to help you grow. And if you can find the compassion, the grace, and the humility to ask for help when you need it, and to accept our advice when we give it, then nothing will be able to stand in your way. Welcome to everyone this evening. You may be seated. At this time, it would have been my honor to call to the stage the chairperson of our Board of Trustees and the president and CEO of BioEnterprise, Mr. Aram Nurponi. However, a last-minute obligation has made it impossible for Mr. Nurponi to join us. However, to deliver the board greeting this evening, we are very honored to have CSSM board member, chairperson of our Academic Excellence Committee, Joan C. Edwards Charitable Foundation affiliate, and former CSSM physics teacher, Sarah Sells, with us this evening to deliver greetings from the board. Sarah?
Thank you, Principal Perez. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'm honored to be here tonight to share in the special rite of passage for students of the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine. This marks just the beginning of your high school career, but I'm sure you already know that you go to a unique educational institution. You have been immersed in a challenging curriculum surrounded by a faculty and staff that have mastered the art of supporting students through the authentic struggle of learning while steadily pushing them to achieve their greatest potential. The Board of Trustees believes in the mission of this school and is dedicated to doing our part in creating a rich high school experience for each of you that is strengthened through our many partnerships. As you receive your white coat this evening, know that it represents a community of individuals who are invested in your success. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Ms. Sells. At this time, I would like to invite the young lady who is going to introduce our keynote speaker for this evening. She is a junior at the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine and the president of our H3P, or Health Professionals Pipeline Program, Haneen Abdelnabi, and she will introduce our keynote speaker.
Good evening. My name is Haneen Abdelnabi, and I would like to introduce Joshua Phelps as this year's John C. Edwards Scholar. As some of you may know, this scholarship will allow Josh to attend Case Western Reserve University for his undergrad program, where he will be majoring in biochemistry, as well as his 4 years of medical school fully funded. Over the past 4 years at the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine, Josh has demonstrated outstanding qualities that have led him to earn this scholarship, including leadership skills, motivation, dedication, and most importantly, positivity. It is my honor to introduce Joshua Phelps.
All right. We're going to put it up here. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? All right, great. How's everybody doing tonight? Come on now. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. It's an honor to get the chance to speak with all of you today. I would like to start the night off by acknowledging some of the people who have driven all of us here tonight. I know we already did shout-outs, but I think everybody deserves another one. So, first and foremost, all glory be to God that we are here today. Through His will and grace, we are joined together to commemorate the fantastic work that has gone into these students' lives. Secondly, let's have a huge round of applause for the entire Science and Medicine faculty. Thirdly, parents, you play one of the most pivotal parts in your children's lives. When things go wrong or the tides shift, you are the first line of defense for your student. Whether it be that first quiz in biology or some strange language, Latin, that you've never quite heard of, and your child comes to you with stress tears streaming down their face, you are their support. And without you, we would fall. Let's please have a warm round of applause for our parents here tonight. Lastly, students. Don't think I forgot about you guys. Tonight is a testament to the hard work you've put in so far in your academic lives. Not only have you made it to our challenging high school, but you're excelling. They say urban kids from inner cities have a minuscule chance of making something out of themselves. They don't have a certain work ethic needed in high school nor college. They're lazy, broken, and no good. Tonight, you've proven them wrong. You've proven the critics that you're not just a number waiting in a juvenile detention center. You've shown that your work ethic far excels any standard they decide to class you under. You've proven that it is possible to make it in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight's white coat is a testament to that. Parents, faculty, and students alike, let's please have a loud round of applause for our students. All right. 3 years ago, a young Joshua sat right there where you guys are today, about 6 inches shorter and about 60 pounds lighter with the infamous Justin Bieber bowl cut. A young boy was receiving his first white coat. I can still remember the anticipation I had built up. How sweaty I must have been thinking of the nerve-wracking fact that I had to cross this stage in front of hundreds of people. It was terrifying, yet extremely exciting. Going into high school, I soon developed dreams of wanting to become a doctor, and white coat was the first step on that journey. So with that in mind, my emotions were eased. As I was sitting there, I think back to what I would have wanted my keynote speaker to talk to me about. Maybe how they got to be so successful, or what kept them going when trials started to arise. Whatever they talked about, I wanted it to be real. I wanted it to resemble what they experienced throughout high school. I didn't want to hear cliches like, high school is what you make of it, or diamonds are made under pressure. I wanted the cold, hard truth. With that in mind, tonight I will give you the one element of life that I wish my keynote speaker would have told me before my high school career began. Going into high school, I was a straight-A student, and for the most part, I have stayed pretty familiar to that path. Therefore, failure to me was a fairly uncommon word. I didn't really fail anything up to that point. Failure was elusive. That was until 9th grade, first quarter, Mr. Mendoza's biology. I don't know where he's at. Yep. You guys see the response. But for the parents that are unaware, biology is one of the main reasons your student is up at night doing homework or frustrated with their grades in their freshman year. The transition from middle school to high school biology bodes extremely difficult for many scholars, including myself. Mitosis meant nothing to me, and intermolecular forces I still struggle with. I would study many nights at least an hour for this class, but with no results. My tests would come back C-, C+, but I couldn't bridge that gap. And a lack of better terms, the struggle was real. I wanted to be so good at biology, but for some reason biology wouldn't be good to me. I was experiencing failure. Now to some of you, you may say C's aren't failing, but we all have a different definition of what success and failure is, which is a good thing. Only you can define what is a success and a failure, because the moment you start to compare your successes to others, you are failing yourself. Failure is synonymous with success. Without failure, one cannot achieve the success they are setting out for. Everyone today in a position of power has had 10 times more failures than successes. The thing that separates those who succeed and those who don't can be tied to how they handle failure. Failure is nothing but a lesson to the winner. Failure is nothing but motivation to the winner. Failure is fuel. No one likes to fail, but the difference between those that win and those that lose in life is the winner decides a better meaning for their failure. Resilience is failure's worst enemy, the ability to face adversity head-on and come back stronger than ever. Resilience is what separates ambition and stagnation, the winners and losers, the mighty and the fallen. Resilience is the epitome of what every student needs to have to be successful at science and medicine and in life. You will fail. I failed. Yet I had the resilience to move forward and make something of myself. The next quarter, I studied harder, asked more questions, and put forth the effort needed to be successful. And it showed. The next quarter, my tests went from C-, C+, C+, to A's. Now, I say this as a small example of a time during my freshman year. Since then, I have probably failed about 1,000 times. But I didn't let those failures stop me, and neither should you. Those failures have driven my success moving forward. Freshman year, I interned at the Case Western Reserve University Zebrafish Lab. Sophomore year, I worked at a lab in otolaryngology at Lakeside Hospital. Junior year, I worked at the Cleveland Clinic as a researcher in the Department of Cellular and Molecular Medicine. And this year, I will be attending Case Western fully funded with only my aspirations in sight. My point is that high school isn't just about failures, but rather how those failures shape you and what opportunities they can bring. With failure and resilience comes reward, and though you may not be able to see that right now, the time will come. Trust me, it does. So Josh, what should I do the next time I experience failure? Funny you ask. I made an acronym for it. Cleveland is where many of us were born, raised, and plan to stay. Seeing it as that is, the acronym you should use every time you step up to a challenge is CLE. C stands for courage. When tasked with a challenge, you need to have the courage to take risks, because with great risk comes great reward. By being courageous, you step out of your comfort zone and prepare for the successes and failures tied with risk. One of my favorite short stories is about two mountain climbers climbing the same mountain from two sides. On one side, a climber is confident and courageous, preparing himself for the long journey that may be ahead. With fear in his heart, he still climbs knowing that the reward at the top is far greater than any task it takes to get there. On the other side, the second climber is fearful that if he fails, he will be made fun of, and that he will never reach the top. Little did they know the first climber was a mile from the peak, with large boulders and high snow caps, while the second climber was about 100 feet from a quick climb to the top. The first climber reached the peak, ultimately fulfilling his dream, while the second climber never even took a first step, because he was too afraid to fail. Remember to have courage, and when adversity hits and failure strikes, to bounce back with resilience. L stands for learn. Learn from your failures and change the way you tackle a challenge next time. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, yet expecting different results. Change your mindset. Adapt to how failure has impacted you and prepare to move on. Learning how to deal with failure is a stumbling block for many people, but by always staying focused on your dreams and stopping at nothing to achieve them, you will undoubtedly reap the fruits of your labor. E stands for evaluate. Evaluate where you came from, where you are, and where you're going. Self-evaluation is one of the only ways we can get a true understanding of where we are and how much success we are achieving. During this stage of CLE, you need to remind yourself of the successes you've achieved to avoid from becoming cynical. You need to do a current assessment of how you're doing, and if it's not good enough, you need to work harder to achieve your dreams. Lastly, focus on where you're going, because when you have a dream or passion, failure is nothing but a blimp in your way. Tonight is a night of celebration and commemoration. I congratulate all of you on your success here at the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine. Do not let tonight be your final white coat. In conclusion, there are two things that I want you to take from what I have said today. First, remember the CLE approach anytime you encounter a difficult situation. Have courage, learn from your mistakes, and evaluate where you came from, where you are, and where you're going. Second, and most important, remember that failure is not the end of your story. It is the start of your comeback story. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are about to begin the presentation of lab coats and pins. I would like to invite all of our faculty members to join me on the stage at this time. Okay, I will be calling each scholar's name, followed by any awards they may have earned this year, while our faculty members give them their white coats. Abella Amajo. Alicia Azap. Nia Badley. Caitlin Bass, most improved in Latin. Philip Berenson, Excellence in Art. Tayshawn Blackwell, summa cum laude, most improved in Algebra 1. Nakaya Blair, magna cum laude. Javon Boyd, summa cum laude, excellence in art, excellence in math, excellence in English, and excellence in social studies. Kadeja Butler. Mayana Collins, magna cum laude. Chloe Davis, summa cum laude, most improved in Algebra 1. Yuri Dixon, summa cum laude. Chandrea Drew, summa cum laude, excellence in art, excellence in English. Cecilia Nicole Edwards, summa cum laude, excellence in Latin. Monet Ely, summa cum laude. Jaime Escobar, summa cum laude, excellence in science and sportsmanship award. Alondra Feliciano, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Flanagan, summa cum laude. Chantel Flowers. Raven Gardner, magna cum laude. Delante Goggins, summa cum laude. Michaela Haynes. Aaliyah Haywood, summa cum laude. Nelia Hernandez. Ariane Hunter, summa cum laude and sportsmanship award. Catherine Jennings, summa cum laude. Adia Johnson, Sportsmanship Award. Brian Johnson, summa cum laude, excellence in AP Calculus and Latin. Jabari Johnson, summa cum laude. Malik Johnson, summa cum laude. Trayvon Johnson. Trinity Johnson. Most improved in PBS and excellence in dance. Dejanette Jones. Alan Jones Jr., summa cum laude, most improved in Latin. Kelly Keaton. Jordan Klein, summa cum laude, excellence in Latin. Farouk Kuku, summa cum laude, excellence in art, excellence in English, excellence in AP Calculus, excellence in Latin. Miriam Kuku, summa cum laude, excellence in Latin. Daisha Lawrence, summa cum laude, and perfect attendance. I just want to mention, audience members, that the Perfect Attendance Award, we awarded only to people who truly had perfect attendance, not a single tardy, not a single absence, not even excused. Mackenzie Ledford. Charlie Lewis, summa cum laude. Ayana Lasala, most improved in AP English Language. Angel Lasala, summa cum laude. Linnell Lynch. Okay. Trinity Maines, summa cum laude, excellence in English, excellence in Algebra 2. India Mapp. Ramir Martin, summa cum laude, excellence in English, excellence in computer science. Autumn Matthews, most improved in Latin. Diamond Matthews. Amaya Maxey, summa cum laude and Sportsmanship Award. Emilion McCrary. Anichi Medley, magna cum laude. Augustus Miller. Taylor Miller. Paige Minor, summa cum laude, excellence in art, excellence in Latin. Abbas Monther, summa cum laude and Sportsmanship Award. Tanaya Moore, summa cum laude and Sportsmanship Award. Janila Morrison, summa cum laude. Palumi Obasa, summa cum laude, excellence in art, most improved in science, sportsmanship award, and perfect attendance. Stephen Omike. Stephanie Omike, summa cum laude. Nicole Honora, magna cum laude. Kiavana Rayford, magna cum laude. Mary Sinead Robertson, summa cum laude. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was on a roll. Okay, this is now Mary Sinead Robertson, summa cum laude, excellence in PBS and excellence in Latin. Lauren Robinson, most improved in Latin. Samantha Shaw, summa cum laude, excellence in PBS, excellence in Latin, excellence in social studies, excellence in English. Naya Scipio, summa cum laude, excellence in Algebra 2, excellence in Latin. Brianna Shepard, summa cum laude, sportsmanship award. Angelina Siamphone, summa cum laude, most improved in science, excellence in Algebra 1. Elisha Sledge. Hope Smith, summa cum laude, excellence in dance, most improved in Latin, and perfect attendance. Jose Smith, summa cum laude, excellence in art, excellence in Algebra 1. Watch your step. Watch your step. Lavea Smith, summa cum laude. Navia Smith, summa cum laude. Anasia Smith. Patience Steplight, summa cum laude, excellence in computer science. Jonathan Streeter. Tamira Tate, summa cum laude, most improved in Algebra 1 and sportsmanship award. Kamar Tawil, summa cum laude, excellence in science, excellence in Algebra 1, excellence in dance, excellence in social studies. Abduladi Tawil, summa cum laude, excellence in science, excellence in social studies. Serena Villanueva, summa cum laude, excellence in computer science, most improved in Algebra 2. Just watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Mercedes Walker Murphy, magna cum laude. Ryan Wanzo, summa cum laude. Samaya Wanzo. DeAndre Ward. Jamal Ware, Most Improved in Art and Sportsmanship Award. Cheyenne Weaver, summa cum laude, Most Improved in Science. Tajane West, summa cum laude, Most Improved in Art. Kaya White, summa cum laude, Excellence in Dance. Jasia Williams, Most Improved in PBS, Excellence in Dance and Sportsmanship Award. Oh, I'm sorry. Mario Wilson, summa cum laude, Excellence in English. They were both crossed. I'm sorry. Kristen. I'm sorry. We have some, people who were crossed off on my list. I apologize. Kristen Williams, summa cum laude, Most Improved in Latin. I couldn't see. At this time, I'm going to invite Ms. Porter to the stage, who is going to recognize our new faculty this year.
Good evening, everyone. From my position as Cleveland Teachers Union Chapter Chair, I have had the unique opportunity to have gotten to know our new faculty from their impressive interviews to their orientation to staff, all the way to their wonderful first semesters. As the years progressed, each of them has distinguished themselves as passionate, committed, rigorous instructors, as you all well know, who are enriching their students' educations every day. Now, please step forward. Science teacher extraordinaire, Miss Busher Betancourt. Our administrative hero, Asia Chavers. The person most committed to students' transition to success, Miss Franco. Someone who listens, someone, it's all right, someone who listens, speaks, and reads better than all the rest, Miss Elegant. And last but not least, to a man who understands the geometry of all things, Mr. Tom. Thank you.
Testing. No. Mr. Robinson. Okay, well, we're going to move forward. Can you hear me? Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and continue, and hopefully we'll have our microphone sound back here in just a moment. So let's give our entire new cohort of students at CSSM a big round of applause, as well as all of our new faculty. And I'm going to invite Ms. Speck, along with Ahmad Al-Haraja, to the stage to present this year's Ralph Horwitz Award.
I don't think there we go. In 2016, the CSSM staff was approached by Dr. Driscoll about developing a program for our students that was focused on laboratory research and experiences at the Learner Research Institute at the Cleveland Clinic. I was immediately interested and excited to head over to meet with her in the fall of 2016 to discuss her ideas about increasing diversity in research through establishing mentoring and internships for our students. When I first met Donna, it was clear to me that she and I could talk forever about science and scientific research. I was fascinated by her research in selenoproteins and how her lab was investigating the 21st amino acid, that's right, the 21st, there's not just 20, and its function in the cell. She then asked me if there was anything that I was interested in learning about, and I immediately replied, CRISPR-Cas9, because of its applications to so many things in gene editing and translational medicine. As I left her office that day, it was clear we had a mutual understanding of how working together could benefit our students. In a very short time, with a lot of logistical oversight, Dr. Driscoll was able to find laboratories that were interested in having high school students learn and work in their labs for the summer, get the students accepted into the Cleveland Clinic as an employee, and putting together a fantastic mentoring program for each of the CSSM students. In the inaugural year of the RISE program, 7 students were placed in different laboratories focused on areas of research that the students were interested in learning about. I am proud to introduce one of those students tonight, Ahmad, who will discuss briefly what the RISE program has meant to him.
So, in 10 short weeks, I felt like I had found a new home in Dr. Driscoll's lab. This was because of how welcoming she and her team were to me as I learned about the techniques and microbiology of the cell. When I started the program, I thought that my interests were solely in practicing medicine and surgery. When I started, it was through the RISE program and the opportunities to meet with graduate students, doctors, and other professionals that helped to expand my horizons towards the fields of medical research.
We are now entering the second year of the RISE program, and 8 new students are about to embark on the same type of transformative experience that Ahmad experienced. The work of Dr. Driscoll and the amazing people at the Learner Research Institute at Cleveland Clinic will have a lasting impact on our CSSM students. It is with great pride and enthusiasm that I present Dr. Donna Driscoll with the Ralph I. Horwitz Partnership Award for her continued work to benefit our CSSM community. Dr. Driscoll unfortunately cannot be with us this evening, so Ahmad is going to accept her award on her behalf. Shake my hand. Thank you.
Can I say something?
No, let's go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Donna Driscoll would have loved to have been here tonight. She was very much looking forward to it, and it was only an emergency that kept her away. So we appreciate her very much in that really beautiful tribute. At this time, we are coming toward the conclusion of our program, but we have 2 very, very special awards that we will be handing out this evening that have been a tradition of the White Coat Ceremony for some time. And we call these the Striving for Excellence Awards. So I have 2 folks who are going to tell you a little bit about those awards, and they are going to present the Faculty Award and the Student Award. So I'd like to invite Ms. Christine Sims, CSSM English teacher and National Honor Society advisor, and Jonathan Iunetti, one of our CSSM top scholars, one of them.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Unete, and I'm a senior at the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine. At this time, it's my honor to announce the winner of this year's Striving for Excellence Award. This award is given to one of the students in our 9th grade cohort who has demonstrated academic excellence and commitment to learning in all subjects throughout the 2017-2018 school year. This year's winner is Samantha Shaw. Samantha, please come up.
So I think we lost, there we go. I have the pleasure of presenting the Faculty Striving for Excellence Award. So any former faculty that have won this award, if you could please join me on stage. So today I had the pleasure of speaking with Kumar Tawil, Cheyenne Weaver, and Jaime Escobar to find out what really happens in room 369. I hear that it is fun, energetic, interactive, loud, and most of all, welcoming. And it is this way because Ms. Busher-Betancourt makes learning easy through her hands-on and interactive lessons. Her willingness to help her students and make them feel included are just a few of the reasons why Ms. Betancourt has won the Striving for Excellence Award.
Congratulations, Ms. Busher-Betancourt. Thank you. So our ceremony for this evening is coming to a close. And before I just make a few final remarks, I would like to remind everyone that there is a reception in our dining hall, which is on the 3rd floor. You can take the stairways on either side. The elevator is also open. However, before we go, I'd like to share just a closing thought with you. So there is a quote by Albert Einstein that's often found side by side with the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine logo. You may have seen it. If you Google the Cleveland School of Science and Medicine, you'll find a banner that has this quote on it, a shortened version of it. And this quote reads like this: "The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. He to whom the emotion is a stranger, who can no longer pause and stand wrapped in awe, is as good as dead. His eyes are closed." So these sound more like the words of a philosopher to me than a scientist, but I find them incredibly powerful. So this is what I would say to the class of 2021 and all of our new students to CSSM. I encourage you to keep your eyes open, to ask questions, to take time to wonder about things that fascinate you, and to use the next 3 years, or however many years you have, to figure out the mystery of who you are. Because there is a special talent and a special purpose already living inside each one of you. You just have to find it. Thanks to everyone who came out to celebrate this special evening with us. We will now begin our recessional.